One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Knights will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Baylor Bears offense will get the first possession of the game. Back to pass, it's Harper. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Looking for a productive play on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
And the Bears have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bears!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the UCF Knights offense will get the ball for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce?
There he goes. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
What a throw on first down, the first play of the drive. And I think sometimes quarterbacks are given an alert on a specific play. And what that means is maybe the ball was supposed to go to somebody else, but in pre-snap.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Knights now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Davis will throw. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to play.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Knights decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese.
There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability...
Unleashes one deep. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. throw again. Another incompletion on third down. The Bears will punt it away on fourth down. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Davis looking to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out. He had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Gets it to the back.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the big fella. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
UCF 0.
He'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Fights off a defender. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Third down coming up after the completion. Davis will throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Knights will send out the punt unit. And they'll mark this one at the 15-yard line.
What a really good job by the punt team. Listen, you put all your speed, your athletes, a lot of starters are on these teams now in college football, and that's the reason why. You need these guys to go down, make plays, try to tackle these elusive guys in the open field, and hey, even cause a turnover, that's just gravy.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this. The Bears come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and it's Baylor holding the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Quickly complete. At the 45 on his way. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31 and a big pickup on that one. And the Bears look to keep this drive humming. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. It's a seam wide open, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bears! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
They have been road warriors here in this game, coming into a tough environment, but in all three phases, they have been absolutely dominant. Their defense is not allowed a point, and the offense is going up and down the field, and they score another touchdown here before the end of the first half.
The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Davis looking to pass. Working that left side now. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. From the gun. Give on the inside. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. 4th time we've seen this guy punt it today. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. The give to the back. Got the first down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Flying down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Baylor! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing. Rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Got his man on the outside. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. After not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Davis will throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. The Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive run. You think, Jesse, maybe give it to him again? Or do you say, hey, QB, throw that thing out there?
I think you keep it on the ground, David. Honestly, I was watching the offensive line. They were fired up after that long touchdown run. You know they...
He's loose on the right. He's inside the 40. The 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Bears!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
UCF 0.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They've got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no point.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on third down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
Now they'll run it to the right here. Turning it on! Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, a lot of space. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Baylor!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Davis looking to pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Knights headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Pulls and fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 35, he's loose. He's into the open down the middle. Inside the... And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bears!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Knights will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And this will push the offense back as they mark it dead at the 10.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
They'll go to the ground. Got enough for the first. Breaks into the open. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Looks as if he's going to run it. Lots of running room. He's at the touchdown, Baylor! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Mountain West, and it sure is playing out that way. Air Force is down, but they are not out of it. Not there in Colorado Springs, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Diego State. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Knights will call on their punt team. And the ball comes to rest right there.
And these punt returners only get so many opportunities to try to make plays, and do they want to make them? So much space back there when you put them the football. But the thing is, look at all these guys flying down the field, all the speed on the field for that punt coverage team, and you could tell they caught up with them to force the punt.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bears have it with a 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Past the 1st down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on 1st down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Bears started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the 2nd half. You want to run the football, and you've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
63, UCF 3.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Dropping back, it's Barry. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. Second and 8.
That's the end of the period. Baylor is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. So the final period starts with a second down play. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Knights send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They're going to mark this one at the 15.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Got his man down the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. First down for this offense. On the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Fires to the tight end. There he goes. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field.
Offside, defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction, quarterback the other direction. This guy's just got so much speed.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Baylor! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Barry. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the Bears trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. And the quarterback takes a knee. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try.